this Broncos defence hang on?
44 tackles inside the Broncos 20. Brisbane have had just 8 for the entire game at the other end. Smith, it goes to Cronk. Out wider still, a pass off a defender! It goes to Addo-Carr! It looked like it was play on if the initial pass was backwards. And they'll begin this set at their own 10.
He's a genius, isn't he, Billy Slater? The way he positioned himself there. Here's Carr.
Doing it again, running past Tedesco. For the second time, they pulled their pants down from inside their own 20. First it was Blair, now it's Addo-Carr, and they take some catching now.
Well, that's a tiring forward pack, isn't it, there for the Tigers? The last 2 tries have been scored through the meat of them. The much quicker men. Elijah Taylor threw out an arm. And once we see this man in the clear, I don't think there's anyone that'll catch him in the NRL. Sprints away. Again, we see Mitchell Moses trying to do his best to chase down.
And the Penrith Panthers just miss another opportunity, but full credit to the Melbourne Storm again. They turn the Panthers away.
We just forgot for a moment there is any shot clock. Away goes Addo-Carr. Try and catch the Fox. Hiku was chasing. Good luck, Peter. You're no chance. For the greatest of respect, Joshua Addo-Carr. One of the new stars of the National Rugby League has run almost the length. Quite extraordinary from Melbourne. I love the Fox. I'm the #1 fan club man for the Fox, Addo-Carr.
Well, Josh Addo-Carr, he has just sealed the game for the Melbourne Storm. One would think it was a lovely scrum play. Beautiful hands from Slater to Blair. And Addo-Carr with blinding speed got on the outside of the Penrith defence and they were never going to catch him. And the Fox, he goes the length of the field. What about the pass here? He did very well there. Blair to draw in the 2 defenders. And the Fox got on the outside of Zalesniak. And the Fox was loose and away.
What a response. Manly 4 from 4. But that highlights the possession advantage. Felice Kofusi out to Vunivalu. No room to move, but enough to go back in field. Through Cooper Cronk on to Josh Addo-Carr. And the wingers are doing it themselves.
Cronk puts a kick in. Vunivalu wants a bounce. He picked it up, gave it back. Asifa Solomona is back out there, flings it back in field. Vunivalu gets a second chance. And it was Ken Maumalo who saved the try.
Outstanding effort.
Chambers has a dig. They'll hold him up. Melbourne have one more play from on top of the line. Vunivalu goes back to Cronk. Slater was expecting a kick. Smith goes wide. 3 on 2. Kafusi. Blair. Addo-Carr puts Melbourne back in front. Here they are on the attack again. Jesse Bromwich works it inside the 30. Smith waiting. Cronk pointing, looking at defender saying, I want you to go there. Out the back, Munster. Cut out ball. Addo-Carr for the corner. They've got them. Back to back. Melbourne scored 2 tries in a heartbeat. Chambers there by a fair reception committee, and he's going nowhere in a hurry. You can see Smith and Cronk, the organising they're doing. Ready for another play. Here is Asifa Solomona. They came up quickly. Aitken too quickly. Blair to Addo-Carr. Addo-Carr again. It's a winger's feast. Vunivalu has 2. Addo-Carr, the Fox, has 2.
Glasby shut down again. Crichton there. Last tackle, short side. Smith's kick. Here comes Addo-Carr. Addo-Carr folds himself up like a shirt. No. To score the try. Short of the dead ball line.
Collects it. These guys don't
He's
miss.
gained possession.
Try.
And we have a grounding, and it is inside the dead ball line.
Yeah, by 18 centimetres.
We have a decision.
Now for Nukin inside the 20 Melbourne. Dominated possession with nearly 60% of the ball. Munster, Harris wrapping around and Slater outside Josh Addo-Carr. The one-handed try assist from Billy Slater. First it was the right winger, now it's the left. Melbourne go further ahead.
Well, this is sublime play for the Melbourne Storm, a set piece to perfection. It doesn't get any better than this. You can train and train and train for these plays, but to execute them like they do on this occasion, you don't see it very often. Watch it. Cut out pass, Munster, Harris, flicks it back, Billy Slater over the top, Addo-Carr in the corner. It doesn't get any better than that. Beautiful execution. Tohu Harris turns it back, Bromwich goes through, and the over-the-head pass for Billy Slater. Nice work.
There by Finucane around the legs, Jesse Bromwich over the top. Real chance again for the home side tonight. Josh Addo-Carr takes an intercept. There's nobody in the venue, there's nobody in the state or perhaps the country who could go with him. He runs the length of the field, and there are plenty of Melbourne fans here tonight given the ovation he gets as he plants that down underneath the posts. Kenny Bromwich stopped there by Orbison, and also Liu. They try and crash their way over. Finucane was the man. Running back play, NFL style right there. Back to the short side. Munster, quick hand. Addo-Carr! Can you believe it? He was able to dive and plant it down.
Well, special play, Cameron Munster. What a finish.
Now Kafusi, he played his part in the opening try. He's been in try scoring form himself over the last month or so. Now Smith to Munster. Chambers down this left-hand side, gets it away to Addo-Carr, and the other 21-year-old winger helps himself to 4 points as well. Improves the position for his captain, and the Storm, they're all over him here. So less than 30 seconds now in Friday night footy. The Storm put their stamp on this one very early on. Scintillating opening 15 minutes or so. And now, Josh Addo-Carr, he deserves it. He helped win the game last time they met in round 3. Now he puts a little exclamation mark on it with the intercept try right on the full-time side.
The Roosters with their win yesterday over the Cowboys, so apart from it being the 350th of Cameron Smith, they were desperate to put themselves back on the top of the ladder. Just in points terms, and they go to 34. Addo-Carr.
He gets away from Uarte, runs towards Travojevic. He stands him up, and he'll coast to the line. That's how you finish it on a day of celebration.
And straight away, Melbourne will try and make them pay. Yes, they will. One of their frequent flyers. He's come in from the east to score on the west.
Well, what do you think, Rossi?
Gee,
That's got to be a try.
there's space between the forearm that's got the bandage on it. You can see the shadow underneath it, so therefore it's not grounded. And is that sufficient evidence?
See, Josh Addo-Carr maintains possession and the right arm is up. It's not touching the touchline, and he grounds the ball in the in goal. We have a decision going to the board.
And that is the benefit of the bunker. For all those who don't like it, there is no way to the naked eye you could possibly make that call, and the bunker has locked it in. It'll take a very good side to beat him, Kevy.
Well, it certainly is. And been classy all year, really, the Storm. And you think you drop Billy Slater back into the grand final team from London.
Here he goes, here's your man. Good night, nurse. Addo-Carr will sprint away. Oh, he's in second gear. Tomorrow, Martin may as well give it up. The two frequent flyers have clocked up the miles again tonight. Vunivalu and Addo-Carr, doubles each. They are both in the top 4 of the top try scorers in the NRL. Asafa Solomona almost runs and rolls over on the goal line. Last tackle. Smith has a look. Takes it left. Oh, look at the numbers. It's 3-on-1. Addo-Carr almost crawls over hands and knees. The wingers have got 3 of the 4 tries. Last tackle 40 away from the Melbourne line. They'll try another bomb. Sutton towards Addo-Carr. Not much doing there. Chasers can't get through on it. And Addo-Carr slips away. Have a look at Addo-Carr. He's a rugby league gazelle. I don't know about FOXX. Have a look at him. Catch me if you can. Josh Addo-Carr scores for Melbourne on a champagne night of rugby league.
You know what he has got too, Andrew? The strength enough to get out of tackles. I think people underestimate the strength of this bloke. But once he got in the clear, poor old Goodwin at the back of me just going, oh no, not again. Just watch him skip out of tackles here. So powerful. Look, bang, beats him. Once he's in the clear, Sutton tries to come across. And then he goes, hang on, I'll take you on the outside here to Goodwin.
What an athlete.
How quick is he?
5 tries, the 2 wingers tonight for Melbourne. Still got 30 minutes to go. He's thinking nothing but try.
You know what I love there? Have a look at that shot. He's biting down on the mouth guard going, here I go.
Last tackle, Farrell's the kicker. Vunivalu is with it. What's his intention? Hello! Suliasi Vunivalu! Look at Crichton trying to match it with Vunivalu, who kicks, and now it's Addo-Carr! Addo-Carr has got there for Melbourne! Crichton, you're magnificent in the chase!
Well, Andrew,
What have we got, Block?
that's good. You want it?
Are they happy with the kick? They are!
That's the Volvo of the year. That is the best try of the season so far. This is a footballing lesson. Some arm grabs there. Vunivalu in the clear. Crichton comes across the line, try and make the tackle. Puts it on the boot. Where did he come from? Addo-Carr!
Oh, your call's a beauty. They've both got hat-tricks. Vunivalu. So we need to call him after an animal as well. We've got the fox on one wing. What about this bloke, the leopard? Down he goes.
The panther.
The cheetah, the panther. I love it.
Well, we spoke about no hat-tricks since Billy Slater in 2005, and they've given us 2 of them tonight. Unbelievable.
Ominous signs already for the Storm. They're going to throw it around as well. Back to Munster. Wonderful pass to Scott. And he floats it over the top. Went forward. Was it off a Parramatta hand? Josh Addo-Carr says we're okay here. We've got the opening try, but the referees will want to check it out because it definitely went forward.
Hopper, are you happy with here? I'm saying it's touch and it's going off Parramatta. Happy with the grounding?
Okay, yes, I'm happy with everything else.
Okay. Touch.
Wow.
Scott from dummy half. Gets some big meters there and pumps the ball for Addo-Carr. Straight past Darius Boyd. There is the Fox. Against the run of play, it's Josh Addo-Carr who grabs the first try of the game. Morgan there at first receiver. Puts it in the air. Vunivalu coming across. Slater is there also. It was left for Gavin Cooper to make a play at it. It came to Will Chambers. He finds some space and links up with Addo-Carr. He gets past Coot. Nobody in front of him. Morgan can't track him down. They'll go 90 metres to score the first try of the grand final. It's as dominant as you can get in this salary cap era as Cronk and Smith for Slater back on the inside. The old firm